Subtopic chapter 2, balance sheet. Okay, we had covered on the balance sheet. Income statement also covered. So now we go to the sources and uses of fund, and the end is the cash flow statement. Alright. So the sources and uses of fund. Okay. The sources and uses of fund. This statement is also known as a statement of change in the financial position of a company or flow of fund statement. It indicates on the historical basis where cash came from, which is and how it was used, which is uses. This statement can be developed from the balance sheet and income statement. So general idea of on the sources and uses of fund, it tell you about where the cash come from and how the cash be used by the company. Okay, so class, please exclude this slide. Okay, this page, please exclude this page in your slide note. Okay, because actually this is example of the question that will be asked in Fin 430. Okay, bukannya you punya kami. Okay, dengan Fin 242. Okay, so now let me discuss details on the sources of fund. So the source of fund, Okay, again, you tengok balik what I mean by the sources and uses. Source of fund is where cash came from, how it was used. Okay, company dapat duit ni daripada mana? Okay, so one of it in a decrease in asset. Any decrease in asset, we consider it as the source of fund. Okay, so for example, in the balance sheet, dekat balance sheet ni, okay, dia ada machinery and equipment kat sini ada. So total fixed asset. Okay, let's say in year 2019, compare with the 2020. Okay, the total fixed asset in 2019 is 50 million. 2020, okay, the fixed asset is 45 million. Okay, that means there is a decrease in the asset. Decrease in asset with the assumption of, dia kata why decrease in asset, ini decrease in asset. Okay. So why decrease in asset, we consider it as the source of fund. Okay, because dia kata kat sini decrease in asset, that means when an asset is sold by a firm, the cash from sale will be included as an inflow. Sebab dia kata any decrease in asset that refer to the company sell or liquidate the asset. The company jual asset tu, that means definitely company akan dapat duit kan. Okay, cash inflow. So that's why dia kata that is apart from the sources of fund. Another source of fund is increase in liability and equity. Ni ada lagi satu. Equity, tertinggal note. Okay. Increase in liability and equity. So why increase in liability and equity? We consider this as a source of fund. Okay. Because these two refer to the sources of financing. Source of financing. Sumber kewangan. Just relate with yourself. You tak ada duit. Currently you have no cash. And then you ask your parents, mak nak RM50 hutang, pinjam. Selalunya dengan mak ni kalau kita kata pinjam memang kita tak akan bayar lah. Tapi tu ada contoh lah. Mak nak pinjam RM50 mak, nanti akan bayar. So daripada you tak ada RM50, then your parent give you RM50 and then you dapat duit kan. That's why kita kata increase in equity, sama ada you pinjam dengan mak you ataupun liability ni pinjam dengan orang luar lah, pinjam dengan kawan. Okay. So it considered as the sources of fund. Okay. And then net profit after tax, definitely. The profit you akan dapat dekat mana? Dekat net income. So the profit considered as the source of fund. And then sales of the stock. Okay. Sales of the stock, selling of stock is mean for firm to generate fund externally. So the sales of stock, dijual dia punya saham dia. Okay. Ini adalah equity. Selling of stock is mean the firm to generate fund externally. This is, kita letak kat CV lah, equity. So this is considered as a source of fund. Whereas the use of fund, okay, duit tu pergi mana pula? One of it by purchase for the new machine. Okay, ataupun purchase for a new fixed asset, beli tanah ke, beli apa ke, even though it is considered as asset, but the purchase involved with the keluarkan duit kan, okay, the cash outflow. So that's why any increase in asset that considered as the use of fund. Decrease in liability. Decrease in liability. Okay, dia kata decrease in liability that considered as we pay off our debt. Okay, kita pinjam duit dengan mak kita RM50 minggu lepas. Okay, then minggu ni kita ada duit ni RM100. Kita bayar RM50 hutang. Hutang kita memang kurang. Tapi dia kata fund, duit kita tu makin berkurang. Sebab tu dia kata decrease in liability, the decrease in debt actually considered as the use of fund. Duit tu pergi ke mana? Duit tu pergi ke bayar hutang. And then this is not retirement. Okay, this is purchase. Okay, purchase fund will be used for the purpose of the share. This is purchase of the new share. Okay, beli stok company lain. Okay, itu consider sebagai use of fund. Okay, and then cash dividend. The cash dividend refer to the payment of dividend to the shareholder. Okay, ini dalam income statement ni lah. Di income statement ni tadi. So, payment of the dividend, this one, ini consider sebagai use of fund. Okay, so for the use of fund itu sebenarnya adalah apa orang kata penggunaan duit tu pergi ke mana. So as the summary, the source of fund, DIA stand for decrease in asset. III, increase in liability. IIE, increase in equity. And then net income, depreciation. Depreciation also we consider it as the source of fund. Why? Because you tak belajar detail sebab you cuma belajar basic of finance 420. But actually dalam ni, okay, so one of the operating expenses here dekat sini kita akan ada depreciation tau. Kita tolak dengan depreciation. So depreciation ni dapat daripada mana? Daripada asset. Susut nilai sesuatu asset tu. Okay, so the depreciation, the susut nilai of the asset, we consider it as the expenses. Okay, but then let's say the depreciation here, susut nilai tu, nilai dia adalah 40,000 lah kata. Susut nilai 40,000. So susut nilai 40,000 dekat sini, bila ada this 40,000 considered as the expenses, so interest tax yang company bayar interest, not interest, income tax. Tax ni bila company bayar dekat kerajaan, dia akan jadi makin kurang. Because of what? Nampak sini ada expenses. Okay, so bila ada expenses dekat sini, dia macam ni je lah. A and B. Okay, ini adalah EBIT dia sini, I bagi earning before tax. Sini, nak tunjuk dekat you contoh kenapa depreciation we consider it as sources of fund. Okay, so let's say income tax kita ambil contoh 10% je. Earning before interest tax, yang ni dia ada 40,000. Okay, katalah dekat sini, sebab sini ada A ni dia ada 40,000 depreciation. Yang ni tak ada depreciation. Contoh. Okay. So interest expenses kita ambil earning before tax 100,000. Dua-dua ada 100,000, 100,000 tolak 40,000, so dia ada 60,000 dekat sini. Okay, yang ni pula dia tak ada depreciation, so dia akan ada 100,000. Okay. Income tax is 10%. 10% from 60,000 maknanya 6,000. And B ni dia tak ada depreciation, tak ada asset. So need to pay 10% daripada 100,000, so dia kena bayar income tax 100,000 dekat sini. Okay. So dekat sini dia punya earning after tax here 60 tolak 66 tolak 6, di sini akan ada 54K. Yang ni akan ada 90K. Okay. But then this depreciation, 40,000 depreciation ni sebenarnya nanti kalau buat calculation kita akan masukkan balik. Dia ada dekat bawah-bawah ni, kita masukkan balik 40k. Ni adalah kecil-kecil nanti 40k. So the total here is 94k. Yang ni pula cuma 90k. Sebab tu dia kata depreciation ni dekat sini, ini details kalau you belajar dalam corporate finance lah. Okay, in the advanced corporate finance, kita akan cerita you details on that. But at your level, for Fin 420, again, for the Fin 420, kita cuma nak bagi you expose pasal balance sheet ni apa, income statement ni apa, sources and uses ni apa. The details on it, kita tak cerita. Cuma I nak tunjuk kat you why depreciation is considered as the sources of fund. Itulah depreciation. Depreciation as susun nilai. Begitu. Whereas for the use of fund, ini adalah IIA adalah increase in asset, decrease in liability, decrease in equity, net capital expenditure. Net capital expenditure ni apa? Ini adalah expenditure of the machinery and equipment. Dia lebih kurang sama dengan ni lah sebenarnya. Okay. And then the last one is the dividend payment. So how to construct the sources and uses statement? Okay, again, this is yang ni tak ada kena-mena dengan you. Sorry please exclude these two slide. Okay, these two slide tolong keluarkan daripada you punya notes. Okay, you punya kita tahu source ni apa, use ni apa. That's it. Alright. So dah habis dah kita discuss pasal sources and uses of fund. Ni dah habis. Okay, the last one is about the cash flow statement. So the cash flow statement, what it mean by cash flow statement? A cash flow statement is a financial statement that summarizes the amount of cash and cash equivalent entered and leaving the company. The cash flow statement measures how well a company manages its cash position, meaning how well the company generates cash to pay its debt obligation and fund its operating expenses, blah 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 apa semua. Dia kata the component of the cash flow statement actually, cash flow statement ni dapat daripada operating activities, cash from investing activities and cash from financing activities. Okay. So cash flow from operating activities. Operating activities, investing activities, financing activities. These three activities actually will generate from the income statement daripada sini. Income statement. The cost of goods sold yang ni, this is considered as the operating activities. Okay, financing, investing and dia kata kalau cash flow ada tiga. Daripada cash flow from operating activities, cash flow from investing activities and cash flow from financing activities. For the cash flow from operating activities will generate from this element daripada income statement. For the financing activities, investing activities, dia ambil daripada mana? Investing activities such as buying ataupun purchase a new asset. Okay, purchase a land and building. Okay, itu consider sebagai investing activities. Financing activities pula, dia ambil dekat sini. Payment of interest. Okay, dia ambil daripada ni lah. Okay, bayar dividen. Lepas tu pula contohnya company issue bond. Okay, and then company ada buat convertible bond, convert from the bond to the preferred share. All the expenses that relate with the financing activity. What you mean by financing activities? Financing activity adalah company nak duit, cara company nak duit tu dengan issue bond. Issue bond tu cara company nak berduit kan? The cost of issuing bond, we consider or we call it as the operating activities. So all of that activities kita masukkan dalam cash flow statement. So actually the cash flow statement is about the cash inflow and cash outflow. Duit masuk, duit keluar daripada operating activities, investing activities and financing activities. All of these activities were generated from the income statement. Okay. And then net increase or decrease in cash. Okay, yang ni kita ambil daripada mana? Daripada balance sheet. Cash at the beginning year, cash at the end of the year. So yang ni pun daripada balance sheet tapi spesifik ni kita ambil daripada cash budget of the company. So these are example of the cash flow. Okay. So itu sajalah you punya again for the cash flow statement, kita tak discuss detail, cuma nak you tahu saja what are the element in the cash flow. Bila orang cakap kat you, okay, sources and users of fund ni apa, so you will know that the sources and users we generate it daripada mana, daripada income statement and balance sheet. Okay, and then the sources and users is tell you about where company earn, where company get the cash, ataupun they use pula where company expand, or where company use their fund. And then when we talk about the cash flow, what you mean by cash flow? Cash flow is regarding the company punya cash inflow and cash outflow that involve with the investing activities, financing activities, and operating activities. And then orang tanya you pula, balance sheet ni apa? So the balance sheet is about what company own and what company owe. What company own actually will generate, or what company own actually will finance by what company owe. Hutang company ni pula apa? Hutang company ni ada dua. Hutang company ada debt and equity. More specifically for the debt, dia ada long term debt and short term debt. And then what is income statement? Income statement ni pula pasal it's all about the profit and loss of the company. Untung dan rugi ataupun revenue and expenses. That is the apa orang kata income statement. And then where we can get all of this, balance sheet, income statement ni nak dapat daripada mana? Balance sheet, income statement ni kita dapat daripada financial statement. Financial statement ni nak dapat daripada mana? Financial statement ni dapatkan daripada annual report of the company. So itu yang kita belajar. Okay, so I nak tunjuk dekat you example of the financial report.